Real quick, how y'all feeling about Wale album? Y'all like Wale album? I haven't really listened to it in full yet, but y'all fucking with it? I don't know where I'm at with it yet, but I definitely think Wale is talented. Definitely think he's a great artist. I guess he just got some personal ways that he deals with things that just rub people the wrong way. Most of the complaints I hear about Wale is about him personally. So Wale was on the Breakfast Club, says the only 2 times he talked to other rappers about his problems was Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole. After he talked to Cole, the next day, False Prophets dropped. After that, he stopped telling industry people about his problems. I ain't gonna lie, bruh. You shouldn't be telling industry people about your problems in the first place. Let's keep it real. Don't be telling none of these industry people about your problems, bruh. Because the minute something is wrong, the minute y'all got some type of issue, they gonna tell everybody, dog. That's how that shit work, man. You can't trust these people in the industry. Are you kidding me? And I could see Wale is probably one of them dudes that like wear his heart on his sleeve. Like, you know, he be feeling like he gotta talk to somebody. But, you know what? Actually, I take that back because one thing about J. Cole, right, that I will say about J. Cole, J. Cole got this reputation, according to everybody else, of being like this great guy, right? Everybody look at J. Cole like he can't do nothing wrong, right? Everybody that talks about J. Cole, they say J. Cole is solid. J. Cole is like thorough. You know, he be looking out for people. But what if this whole time J. Cole is really like a bad friend? You know what I'm saying? What if for all this time he's actually like a terrible friend? You know how hard it's gonna be to make people believe that? I mean, honestly, we see with everything that's been kind of happening, but Wale saying this is basically what he's trying to insinuate here is that it's kind of odd that I told you about my problems and then all of a sudden False Prophet drops. That is a little bit crazy. They said Jermaine Cole slander. I don't have popcorn, so y'all just here for J. Cole slander. I'm just saying, it's kind of strange, but I could see J. Cole being a fucked up nigga. You know, I'm just saying, man. I could see it. I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying, I think he got potential. That's all I'm saying. Hey, you can't get mad at potential. I think he got potential. That's all I'm saying. But let's listen to what Wale said about this real quick.
I remember I called Kendrick around that time. We talked about like we just had, that was at that time, and I remember like getting ready to have my child. I talked to Cole. That was probably the only 2 times I really leaned on an industry person. Mm-hmm. You know, so. But,
okay, so he said that was the only time he leaned on the industry person. Okay.
But the crazy thing is, False Prophets came out the next day.
I was gonna ask you about that.
False Prophets came out the very next day after. But I ain't take it though, you know what I'm saying? But I think
he didn't tell you the record was dropping?
Nah. But
yo, I ain't gonna lie. You gotta tell that man the record dropping, bro. If that man telling you about his problems and you got a song called False Prophets coming out the next day where you kinda say some shit about him, you gotta tell that man it's dropping. Just saying.
I mean, he said it's not really about me, but well, I mean, all I'm saying is that I love him. That's my brother, whatever. Mm-hmm. I think I kind of halted telling any industry person anything too deep, like around that time. Like I just like, you know what? I don't even want to think that they using this like, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah. Listen, Wale has always been one of them dudes that's like super underrated to me. Wale got some classics, man. Wale got some great hits. Wale got some great cuts. Wale been doing this thing for a minute. And like I said, the only complaints I really hear about Wale is some shit dealing with his fucking personality. I ain't never hear somebody tell me Wale can't rap. I ain't never hear somebody saying Wale don't got no talent. But everybody be saying like Wale just oversensitive or Wale just, you know, always complaining. And people don't like to see that. I'm gonna keep it honest, man. People don't like to see an artist that complains. In their eyes, they feel like you should just make your music and maybe just express whatever you feeling in your songs. But Wale usually has an issue with things. To me, I don't care about none of that stuff. I listen to Wale's projects, and that's all I care about. He got some dope cuts. That's all I'm saying. But what did he say on False Prophets? Let's see.
Yeah, False. I got a homie, he a rapper, and he wanna win bad.
He needs some milk.
All right, bro, I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of fucked up, man. What the fuck, man? Okay, all right, man. I kind of feel you, Wale. I ain't gonna lie. I've heard this song, but it's like, after hearing him say that, and then it's like, I got a homie and he want to win bad. Like, bro, what? We just had a heart-to-heart yesterday. What you, huh? I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of messed up, Cole.
He want the fame, the acclaim, the respect that's been had by all the legends. So every time I see him, he's stressing.
He want all them things. Okay.
Talking about niggas don't fuck with him. The shit is depressing, and I know he's so bitter he can't see his own blessings. Goddamn, nigga, you too blind to see you got fans, nigga.
All right, there's another way to look at this, right? Somebody might be looking at this like, that's him bigging up his dog, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you saying like, bro, like, let me just talk about how, you know, you blessed, man. You don't got to worry about all them other people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to big you up. Like, forget the people that don't like you, the people that don't fuck with you, or whatever you feel like the accolades you not getting. You that. I can see it at that angle too. But still, after the heart, it's crazy.
And a platform to make a classic. Niggas fucking fuck nigga. Niggas.
Yeah. All right, yeah. After the heart is crazy, man. So obviously Wale ain't take it like super serious, but I know he looked at this kind of sideways. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Let's see what the comments say. Let's see. Is it J. Cole is a fake friend? Okay, yeah, deleted to yeah.
I had belief in myself. I had motion. But at the same time, I also had fear.
2025, they still moving on some scary shit.
Yeah. Pancho said, nah, bro. He said, nah, bro. If you big me up like that, might as well don't talk. Yeah, if we gonna have a heart-to-heart and I'm gonna tell you about my problems, then don't go rapping about my shit. Don't put my shit in your bars, nigga. Like, you feel me? Okay, I get that. Especially if you're not gonna tell me. Like, don't go put my shit in your bars and like you rapping about me, talking about how I want to be this great artist and this and this and that, bro. Then you go put them shits in some bars? Nah, dog, that ain't right. Pink Starber said Cole is shiesty, even did Aubrey dirty by working with Rocky after Family Matters, used accusations against Dot in a song to Aubrey, didn't give Wale a heads up. Damn, yeah, that track record looking kind of crazy, bro. But that's what I'm saying about Cole, right? Everybody looks at Cole like Cole is this, man, Cole is such a great guy. It's like, you know, growing up, you would have your parents that would look at your friend and be like, why you can't be like, and you like, this nigga? Yo, if you only knew. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. Cole just come off as that, yo, he's such a great guy, man. He looks out for everybody. People have a hard time seeing him doing slimy shit. You feel me? Fit Mommy said, shit is disrespectful as fuck. Seriously, that's that other side, not our side. It says so ignorant. I'm ignorant. What I do? I'm just saying, bro. It's like, I get Wale feeling like that. Like, if you gonna start your song like that, don't fucking rap about me, bro. We just had a talk about how I feel. And you put my shit in some bars? Nah, fuck that. Let's say no way Cole wrote, recorded, and dropped the video within a day of Wale expressing his problems to him. This is called paranoia. I'm gonna go off on a limb and say that may not have been the first time they talked about their problems or his problems, you know? But then again, I don't think he dropped the video. It was the audio. It was obvious the audio first. Did he drop everything in the same day? I don't think that's what happened, but all he did, he was just rapping on a bus. It ain't hard to shoot a video in a day, dog. I ain't gonna lie. Cope Sanity said Cole would have to catch these hands.
What is that?
Hey, look, man. I don't blame you. They said Cole let Wale down. Yeah, he ain't have to speak on it. But let's talk about the other side, because Wale said that Cole told him it wasn't about him. So who was it about? That could be a mystery too. It was very vague, but it definitely fits Wale. So do y'all think there's some truth to that? Maybe you're talking about somebody else? I don't know. Could have been somebody else. He told him that he said it wasn't him, but Wale looked at it like, okay. You know? It said, J. Cole explaining the meaning behind false prophets. I can't hold someone else accountable without holding myself accountable. That's what false prophets is saying. Okay, let's see what he's talking about.
Yo, this conversation. I can't hold somebody else accountable without holding myself accountable. Where it's like, I have to look at my own life like, that's what false prophets is saying. This second and third verse. The second verse, I'm telling my homeboys like, damn, bro, you stressing because they not feeling your shit and you can't get people to worship you. I feel you though. Because have I sat in that same seat, if I really being honest with myself? Have I been mad because it's like, man, they not praising me like they, that's ego. The third verse is me talking, going into that even more. So I'm not holding somebody else accountable and not holding myself. I got to ask myself these same questions.
Yeah.
And somebody should feel free to hold me accountable the same way. And everybody that's in a public space, hold them accountable. From the president to your mayor to your favorite rapper to your favorite singer. What is the intention behind this? You know what I mean? And like, what's the balance?
Y'all think he was talking about Wale? Because even in this, he was very vague. He said he was talking to his homies. It could be anybody. I'm not gonna lie. It could be anybody. It said, thought false prophets was about Kanye West. That a real thing? Said J. Cole gave Logic the greatest advice ever after he vented to him. Wale is just too arrogant to accept it as anything other than malice. Real question, if Cole has the respect to include Kevin Hart with creating Kevin's heart, then why would he not talk to Wale about including that verse in False Prophets? That's if he was even talking about Wale. Now, if he's a snake, then fine, he's a snake. I just don't see why he would get consent for one and not the other. Well, if he's a snake, he would do that. But I get what you're saying here. It makes a lot of sense. I get that. Maybe Wale does think this is about him, and maybe it's not about Wale at all. You know, Wale could also be wrong, and Wale could be thinking this is about him when it's not, because Wale feels this type of way, you know? Wale in his mind probably knows, hey, I'm that guy who feels like they not respecting me. I'm that guy who wants these accolades. I'm that. So, I don't know. King Kel said, deleted got me to see J. Cole as a liar. I can't unsee it now. I get that. I don't know. So even if False Prophet is about Wale, it's not some weaponization of his vulnerability. It's some shit he needed to hear. Yeah, I mean, listen, I get that. Wale obviously feels like this could have been about him. And he didn't say anything wrong. He basically said, like, he just not going to talk about it no more to people. You're not going to, talk to people about his feelings. And he said he's just not going to do that. And listen, we can respect that man for that. If that's how you want to do it, then okay. I mean, I personally think you shouldn't be out here telling all these artists your business. I mean, but obviously, whatever their relationship was, maybe they had a relationship that was at that level. Who knows? But shout out to Wale. What I've been hearing about the project is all good things. So shout out to Wale. One time for Wale.
Fun to do bad things.
Take off the shirt, little, take off the